I thought it was general knowledge that when a woman says yes, she means no. And when she says no, she means yes. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Blessing and you are welcome to Bloom with Bless. And today we're going to be talking about things that marriage taught me. So let's get right into the video. In the early years of my marriage, let's say the first year of my marriage, I was just seated at home one evening and my husband called me. I had asked if I wanted pizza, and he was passing by at where they sold pizza and ice cream. And I told him that nah, I'm good. I don't want pizza. And he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Babe, I'm good. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't want." And then a few hours later, he got back home and I welcomed him. And the next thing I said was, "Babe, where's my pizza? The pizza you bought for me." And then he stared at me in this kind of confused and perplexed way. He was like, "Pizza? What's pizza?" I was like, "Babe, you called now. You said you wanted to buy pizza for me." And he said, "But I asked you if you wanted pizza and you said no." I said no. And I told him that, but I thought it was general knowledge that when a woman says yes, she means no. And when she says no, she means yes. Or am I tripping? My husband kept saying, "But babe, you said no. I asked you and I asked again and you said you didn't want pizza. So I didn't want to buy something and bring it back home that nobody will eat." Right? So, and in that moment, I understood the power of clear communication. I understood that if I want something, I just have to say it. If I don't want something, I should mean it. That I don't want it and I don't want something and I actually mean it. Not that I want it and I'm saying, okay, I want it and I'm saying I don't want it. I don't want it and I'm saying I want it. Marriage taught me the power of clear communication. Communicate well, right? If you want something, if you don't want something, like just communicate it well. So it taught me how to communicate well. It taught me. But that day was funny. And I kept saying, so baby, did not buy the pizza. Truly, you came back without that pizza. Ha. Why? Why did you come home without the pizza? I was pained. Getting married also taught me financial discipline and intelligence. Before getting married, I used to spend. I was of this school of thought that if I perish, I perish. Even if I have my last 1 naira, 1 kobo, I will spend it. In fact, I was always broke because every time I'm using my money to buy something, every time I'm doing something with my money, so I was always broke. In fact, my anthem that time was, "I don't have money." I always don't used to have money. Why? Because I didn't know how to save. I didn't know how to spend. I didn't know the difference between wants and needs. I didn't know the difference between necessity and just joy when you have cravings. I was just up and about. But when I got married, my husband felt me. Thankfully, my husband is in the finance department, you understand, when it comes to work and all that. So he taught me the difference between wants, needs, necessity, and just cravings. He taught me how to, save money. He taught me a lot. He taught me a lot when it comes to money and, my finances. And right now, you can never catch me. If I tell you it's my last kobo, it's a lie, it's not my last kobo. I have my savings sitting pretty, somewhere in the bank. So marriage taught me financial intelligence and I'm so happy about that. Marriage also taught me the importance of, resolving conflicts quickly. If you're in a relationship, you can just, how we ladies like to behave without, if we get angry at our man, we just want to, kind of give him silent treatment or waiting for him to come and beg. We're proud, raising our shoulders that he must beg. And as a man, or gentleman that he is, he will come, he will apologize, and you guys decide to, he will take you out, buy you gifts, and all of that. But in marriage, I learned that if you have like a misunderstanding with your spouse, you just have to settle it, because this particular person, you will see him in the morning, you will see him at night, you will see him during the day. You have to make food, you have to prepare food for him. And even when you're having conflict, you must be kind. So you don't want to be in a situation whereby you're not happy with this guy, but you just have to do the things that you are needed to do because he's your husband and you love him, right? So you cannot be having misunderstanding with your husband, and then you all of a sudden you're no longer kind, you're no longer no. So for me to be able to, do all those duties without having any resentment or anger towards my husband, and so I just have to resolve conflict so that I can do everything that I'm doing happily, cook his meals, play, just have fun and vibe with him. Right? So marriage taught me the essence of, resolving conflicts quickly. I believe I'm saying this. My prayer life before getting married was okay. I won't say it was there, but it was just okay. As a single lady, you just wake up, say like 2, 3 lines of prayer, and you go out, go to work, just live your life. But as a married woman, you know that you have to, groom your home on the foundation of the Lord. Now having kids, I became a prayer warrior. I pray now more than anything. I study my Bible. I pray. And also having a husband that is, fire branded. A husband that loves the Lord. You must pray. So marriage has, increased my faith in God, has increased my relationship with God as well. So, and I'm happy because the things that I was not able to do when I was single, when it comes to faith, prayer, and all that, I can do it now that I'm married. As a married person as well, I'm so glad that I'm teachable. A lot of things that I have learned during these years that I've been married to my husband is because I'm teachable and I want to learn, right? So it flows so seamless. I just do, I just find myself adapting, just picking good habits, picking good things, and just, it's not as if my husband sat me down and is teaching me, and no, like, it's just, I've realized that if I continue the way I was living as a single lady, I'm not going to do well for myself. So I changed all that. And today I'm happy. I'm so happy. So let me know in the comments, if you're married, what are the things that you've learned as a married woman or man? And please do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to share and comment, because I'm going to be bringing in more gist of what marriage has taught me, what marriage has done to me, and everything in between. So see you next time, my next video. Bye. Mwah.